Welcome back. This is my friend Salma.
Hello.
She's also a Rotary Youth Exchange student.
Hello. My name is Salma and I am from Mexico.
We're part of the same Rotary Club, and our city is Phrae in Thailand.
And also we are in the same school, Narira.
Yeah. My class is, we're both in the same grade, but my class is 5/1.
5/3.
And the way it works is like, they're called like, it's M5, which is like 11th grade, kind of like that. So 4, 3, 2, 1, like they just change it. And we have different teachers. Some of them are the same, but most of them, I think, are the same. But
most of the same, yeah. Some different. I don't know. It's different class and different friends. So
yeah,
her class is the smart and mine is the normal. So adaptation.
The way it works in Thailand school, at least, is like there's like 12 classes, so like 5/1 through 5/12, but each classroom kind of focuses on like different core subjects. So mine's like science, math. There's like an English one where like 3 classes focus like mostly on like all English, so they speak English. There's like a Japanese one, and French arts, like musical and like visual arts. So depending on the class you get is kind of based on like what your past schedule was in like your old school from whatever country you're from.
So the school in Thailand, it's kind of different from Mexico. I don't know. It's like we have the lunch at 11:45, 12.
Yeah, around 11:45.
And everybody go to the canteen. So it's a big place with a lot of tables. And also you have to change your money for coins.
Yeah, so like you go, there's like kind of like a ticket booth kind of setup where you go, you give them the money, how much money you want, and then they give you like a little plastic chip that then you can go, and that's like your money. Kind of like when you're little and you have one of those like little cashier registers, yeah, and it comes with like the fake coins. It's like the same thing. They're like small plastic coins, but you have to go and exchange it with the person first. But there's like, for those of you who don't know what like a canteen is, it's a cafeteria.
Oh yeah. I don't know, it's like canteen, cafeteria, it's the same.
We all eat lunch at the same time, so if you don't claim a table, you're not gonna eat. You're gonna be standing there looking for a table.
You have to wait a lot to one table. It's able to eat, and sometimes you are like,
yeah, you just stand there and wait for someone to get.
Or sometimes you are stand out looking the people like, hurry up, I want to eat. Like,
because like the way they do it is like when you put your stuff down at the table, like the table's yours. But because we don't eat first, like the younger kids eat before we do, we have to like wait for theirs to be tables clear, and if you get to lunch kind of late, there's like no tables. So you have to wait for someone else to finish eating. And sometimes like people will run to take the table.
Yeah, it's very normal.
Like, and you'll be walking over about to set your stuff down, and then they'll like put their stuff down, and then you're like, wow, okay. So, yeah. Me and her take Thai class, like a special class,
yeah,
to learn Thai together, even though we're not in the same class. So like one period a day we like have a private class to learn the language.
And sometimes it's weird, the class, because they teach things that we know.
Yeah,
so
they teach a lot of things that you would teach foreigners, like who come to visit for like a couple weeks. But we're like here the whole year, so they don't teach us a lot of stuff that's very useful for us, like to use the year. They teach like
as the first months, like the first term, but now in this term they don't teach.
Yeah, like this second term or like second semester, like none of the teachers show up to the class, so me and Selma just chat like every class period. That
we only skip. They only care that we stay in the school doing something. They don't care if we take the class or not.
Yeah, and like when we say like in the school, that means like the school has like I think like 6 or 7 different buildings, so it's like a big school.
But I believe the only teachers that care is the English.
Yeah,
it's like they only take care that we take English.
Yeah.
It's like, because the other subject is like, it's difficult to understand. It's like physics in Thai. Imagine that.
Now, some teachers like kind of include you when they can, but like if you're doing like a group project, then the teacher like tells one of the groups to do their project so you can like participate. But if it's like individual work, the teacher doesn't usually care. They're just like, you can play on your phone, do what you want, just don't disturb the other people.
I don't know, but sometimes the Thai teacher, because they have a class for Thai to do the portfolio and everything for the college, that teacher only tell like, what did you do in your week? And you say, oh, I went to Chiang Mai. Oh, write about that. It's like, sometimes
lunch. I don't know what it's like in Mexico, but if you eat school lunch, like cafeteria food in the United States and most schools, like there's not much of an option. There's like what the cafeteria is serving, and then like you can buy like a special, which is like something you pre-order specially. But in like the Thai cafeteria or canteen, it's amazing. Like,
and it's so cool. It's like you have a lot of options, and you always have the question or every day like, what do you want to eat? And it's like, it's like, how many shops? Like,
there's like 25 around there, 22, 25. They're like individual shops, but each shop like does something else. So there's like fruit shops where you can get like fruit juices, fruit. There's places where you can get like noodles, and it's all in the cafeteria along the wall. And then so in each dish like costs the same. It's not like you have to know like what you eat based on the cost. Like each plate, you get a plate of food and it's 20 baht. But depending on your currency exchange, I mean, I don't know what that is, but for United States right now this year, 36 baht is $1. So you get like a plate of food for like 75 cents, pretty much.
In pesos, it's like 20 bahts.
20 baht.
20 bahts. It's 8 pesos. It's like a plate of food that a pig, like it's enough for the lunch.
And if you want like a drink, like a juice or something, there's like an option for a small, which is like 5 baht, and then like a regular medium sized drink, which is like 10 baht.
And also have like ice creams.
Yeah, they have 2 like little mini marts on the school ground. There's like mini mart 1 by the cafeteria and mini mart 2, which is by like some of the classrooms. So when there's breaks or you don't have class but you're hungry, you can usually go there and get food.
Oh yeah, salapao. I don't know.
They're white. It's like white dough, and in the filling can be like pork or beans or other things, but it's like usually like warm or hot, and you can eat them cold, but they're not as good cold. But they taste. Yeah, they're really good.
Salapao.
Yeah,
it's so delicious.
And if
the food in Thailand is so cheap, really. It's like after school, it's like you can go outside and it's like in a park crossing the street. It's like, I don't know, a lot of shops where you can buy French fries, chickens.
Yeah.
So you can go outside in the middle of the night and you can find food.
Right, like they're just people with their stands set up and they have chairs and tables. And they pack everything up at night, like maybe at midnight, 11 p.m., and then they drive home and they set back up like 6 a.m. in the morning. And it's made that day. Oh, on exchange, like, food is your best friend.
Really?
And you'll just find yourself, you won't be hungry, but you'll be hungry to eat anyway. And I don't know where you're from. Like in the United States, in my school, we don't wear uniforms, so I dress however I want. But that's like the Friday uniform for our school at Navidad. Girls wear a skirt, and that's a special shirt that on Fridays all the kids in Phrae, their schools wear. It's like mahom, which is like something significant to Phrae. I don't know what it is, but every school, no matter what school you go to, wears that shirt on Friday.
You really feel so bad when you use the wrong uniform. That's happened to me a lot of times and so often. So imagine you in the middle of your class, everybody using one uniform and you with the wrong, and it's like, okay.
Style and color depend on your school, and the location of your school kind of depends on the availability of food after school also. Like we're lucky, we live in the city, but our friend Leah, she lives like outside the city, so her school's outside the city, so she doesn't have as much available. But if we wanted to, we have like a lot available to us. Like we can go to like it's called Big C, or the Mark IV Plaza, or the Texco Lotus. Like those are.
We have a lot of. It's a small city, but we can do a lot of things if you want.
Yeah, like Phrae is kind of like it's a small city, but has a lot in it for how small it is, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
But you won't be seeing any movies.
Oh no, it's not.
There's one movie theater and they play one movie, and it changes, but it's in Thai, so you won't be seeing any movies unless you want to watch a Thai movie. Yeah, and even if there's not like the stadium, which is a general spot, they have like these little stations throughout the city where you can lift weights.
Oh yeah,
like it's the most random thing ever, but it's like the best invention. I don't know. They're just like these weight machines, and like they have like the bikes and like the weights and stuff like randomly placed throughout the city. Is all free. Like the stadium and everything is all free.
What else? Temples.
There's a lot of temples.
Temples. And most of the people, when you ask where did you go, they answer temple. Yeah, but actually temple, it's so beautiful, the temples, and oh my god, there's
really like unique things to our city. There's like it's called the Grand Canyon. It's really beautiful. It's amazing.
We have waterfalls too.
Yeah, there's like a waterfall, and we also have the Temple of the Sleeping Buddha.
Oh yeah,
which is really awesome. It's huge. Like it does not look that big, but it is really, really, really big. And it's really exchange is hard.
Really hard, really. It's like some days or sometimes you have a bad day and you only have to come by your country, and it's like I want to say bye this and I want to go home now. But sometimes you have a really, really good day and you don't want to leave the people.
That we have each other, because when we have problems, we can just call or see each other, or like after school be like, hey, do you want to hang out?
It's very good to have someone that stay with you always.
It's close, it's nice to have someone close. Oh, and also you might lose hair. I'm going bald and it's really sad. Right here, I'm going bald.
No matter the country you go.
Yeah, it doesn't matter what country, you'll probably gain weight.
Yeah, doesn't matter. And it's like probably the first month you will lose because you don't want to try nothing new. But then you don't have another option, so you will start to eat the food.
Once you find things you like.
Yeah. Another thing, Thai people give you a lot of food. God. We have meetings every single Monday. Every single Monday we have
we have to go to Rotary. But it doesn't matter if it's our parents or not. If the other Rotarians see that you don't eat enough, they like grab the spoon and go, "You eat more?" And you're like, "No, I'm full." And then they just put food on your plate.
It doesn't matter. Or maybe you are like looking like another things. Like I don't will see the people, so maybe they don't put things
on your plate, but
they don't care. They will put the food
on
in your plate.
It's a really big deal about rice. Like rice, if
It's life here in Canada. Sometimes you see the people taking the food, and then it's like, oh, it's for the people, but no, it's for you.
Yeah.
The people will put the food.
You think that they're gonna put it on their plate, but they don't. They're like, they just put it on your plate, and they're like, "Oh, you need to eat more."
Actually, host families, it's like the first thing that they will ask you is, "Are you hungry?"
Yeah.
Oh, they don't care if you are fine. They only care if you are hungry or not.
Oh, and in Thailand, FYI, they're very blunt about the way you look. Fat or obese or whatever. They will say it. They
have a break in the school, so no school. And I start to eat, so when I go back to school, everybody starts to, "Oh, you're so fat, you're so fat." It's
like not even a thing that they're trying to be rude or mean. It's the thing that they do with you, whether you're a foreigner or not. Like they will tell someone who's their friend in their class, "Oh, you're fat," and the other person will be like, "Okay." We have a Thai teacher, and she used to teach us Thai manners, which is ironic that she taught manners class. Yeah. And she's like from the English department, so she can speak English. And okay, so when you go to your host country, wherever you're going, they'll probably give you like a name that's not yours because it's easier for them to say and easier for them to remember and introduce you to other people. Yeah, well in Thailand they give you a name and a nickname because it's very common for Thai people to have a name that's like super long. So the kids usually have a nickname and that's what they go by. But in other countries, you just get like one name.
Yeah, actually, I don't know. It's only in Asia that the people give you a name, an Asian name. So my Thai name is Anuma.
Yeah.
And my nickname is Big One. That means sweet chili.
Yeah, and my name is Sunitsa, which is like beautiful moon or something. But my nickname is Sai, which means sand.
Yeah.
Even though my name is Sunitsa, none of my teachers call me that.
Yeah,
they all call me Sai. Yeah, so our Thai manner teacher, she's from the first term. We don't have her this term. Me and her sit and talk because obviously, like, the teachers don't show up to their class this term, so we just talk to each other that period. She comes over and she walks over and she goes, "Anuma." Oh my god. Anuma! Yeah! Oh my gosh. You're like so fun.
And my face was like, really?
It was the best thing ever, though.
Yeah, it was so cute.
It was so cute, but it was like, okay, really? Did you just say that to me?
Yeah, and another teacher too come with me and says like, "Oh, you are so cute. You're so chubby." And it's like, okay, thank you.
It was at least a nicer way to say that first time.
Yeah. It's like some people only tell you fat, but some people tell you, "Oh, you are so cute, fat," and it's like,
yeah, some people are nicer about it than others.
Yeah,
it's kind of one of those things.
If you talk about the parents of the person, you will die.
Yeah, it's like okay to insult your friends, but you can't insult their parents.
Yeah, it's like you can say whatever you want about yourself, but if you say something about the parents, they will kill you. It's like, not with them, only with me.
Yeah, like, respecting your elders is a really big thing here. It's like if someone's older than you, whether you're right or if you argue whether you're right or they're always right. Because they're older, it doesn't matter, they're right.
We love it, Thailand now, and it's like...
FYI, it does get cold in Thailand.
Oh yeah, the weather. It's so hot, really.
It's really hot. And it's not even the hot that's bad. It's the humidity. Like, it's humid. That's what makes it bad. Like, the heat isn't that bad. But when it's humid, it feels like it's like 10 degrees hotter than it actually is because it's so humid and sticky that you're like, wow, it's really hot. You look at your phone and it says it's like 30 or like 90 degrees, but what it feels like is like 100 or like 35 because it's so humid that it adds like, to your temperature.
Oh my god, and the Thai people love the white skin, so yes, they use like, how do you call that?
They wear long sleeve shirts, jackets, hats, mittens, gloves, all kinds of
take care of the skin and they'll be black.
Yeah, basically like it'll be like 25 degrees outside, if not more, like, and you'll see someone walking around in jeans, socks, flip-flops,
oh yeah,
gloves, long sleeve shirt, and they're wearing, and you're like, why are you wearing flip-flops? Are you cold? And they're like, no, I don't want to get tan from the sun.
Yeah, and it's 1 p.m. and it's like really,
it's really hot. Yeah. It has nothing to do with the fact that they're cold. It has to do with the fact that they're hiding from the sun.
Yeah, since your family now I'm not allowance to use shorts and the
tank tops. For a girl, be expecting the fact that you probably, if you wear short shorts or you wear tank tops, you won't be wearing it. Like crop tops or any of that stuff, you won't wear it in Thailand or probably any Asian country, just in reference, because it's like not a good thing to do unless you want to.
I know, but you have elephant pants. That is
elephant pants are the best. Okay, I'm just gonna put it out there. I was totally against buying them. I was like totally not gonna buy a pair. I was like, that's such a foreigner thing to do. I bought a pair and I love them, and I have 6 pairs.
Yeah.
Like, they're just the best invention.
It's so comfortable and it's so cheap.
Yeah, they're really okay. Everything in general, I guess, compared to the U.S. dollar.
Oh yeah.
Or the euro, is really cheap in Thailand.
Peso.
Yeah, like
if your parents send you money, you are rich.
Yeah, when
you feel rich, and you are.
And when you get your monthly allowance.
Oh yeah, it's like yeah.
Now your monthly allowance depends on where you're from, like what district you're in, because your district determines how much money you get per month.
It depends on how many people is in the district.
Yeah.
So we are in a big district. We're
34?
35.
Yeah, we're around 35, something like that.
So we have 3,000 bahts per month, and it's like 1,000 pesos.
And it's like $88, $85 US.
It's not much, but here in Thailand, it's a lot.
It's a lot. And if you're, okay, maybe we're just spoiled a little bit by our families, because I know that Leah, she doesn't have this, but we don't have to, like, use our allowance to buy food and stuff, like, or pay for our school lunches.
Yeah.
Some of the other exchange students, their host families make them use their allowance to pay for their lunch at school, buy extra food and stuff that they want. Or if they go to the grocery store and they want something specific, like, they have to pay for it. But our families, if you tell them you need something from the store, they give you the money. If you want to go and get something to eat for, like, dinner or something, they give you the money. They pay for
Actually, you don't have to ask about the food because they always give you food.
Yeah, they're just like, are you hungry? And if you say yes, then they take you to go and eat somewhere.
Yeah.
And, like, they pay for our school lunches. We each get money for our school lunch. It depends how much things cost depend on your city. Like, like our city, Phrae, things are like 20 baht, but I know in some of the other cities, like, things are a lot more expensive.
Yeah, it's because our city is small, so it's not.
It's got like that homey feel where everyone knows each other.
Yeah,
whether they know each other or not, they know each other.
Everybody knows about us. Like, we are Koreans.
Yeah,
but I mean, like, the thing is cheaper here. Yeah. But if you go to, for example, Chiang Mai, that it's a big city.
Yeah, where a lot of foreign people go Also, if you get Chiang Mai, it's also where a lot of foreign people go. Things are jacked up, like really, really expensive. So, tip, if you get a tourist city, make sure you know the how to speak enough Thai where you can get them to give you a discount, like the Thai discount. Because if you do any shopping and you look white or like a foreigner, they will jack the price up on you way high. Like
it's kind of weird because they have two price, Korean and Thai.
But or Asian price. Like even if you're not Thai, like if you look Asian or look like you belong there, then they give you that price. Like that's the way it works.
If you're Korean, you only need to know like the basic things to buy, so they will reduce your price a lot. Really.
Yeah, they like it's not even based on the fact that like it's like if you can at least try and speak Thai with them and you speak well enough for them to understand, they'll reduce the price for you.
Yeah, sometimes more or less.
Yeah, sometimes people won't, but like most people will be willing to discount it because you spoke Thai with them. Like
actually I don't have that problem because I look like Thai, so the people think that I'm Thai. So
we look Asian, so if you look Asian, you usually get the Asian discount.
So if I ask, I have the Thai price.
I believe that this city is kind of like not really. There's not really any foreigners, but everyone's really, really nice. Whether you're a foreigner or you're not, they're really nice.
People is so nice.
They try their best to speak English.
Oh my god.
Sometimes it's not so good, but they try their best.
Sometimes it's better that they speak Thai. In school, we have foreign teachers.
Yeah, we have 2 foreign teachers, and then the rest of the teachers are Thai who speak English.
Yeah, but it's weird that they don't use the foreign teacher for speak the Thai people. It's the Thai teacher who explain how to speak English. Yeah,
they teach like grammar and reading and stuff with Thai teachers, but there's like one speaking class with a foreign teacher, but like they take like 4 English classes a week with a Thai teacher speaking English, so they don't really know how it sounds. So
sometimes you have to speak so slow.
Yeah.
And you have to repeat like 3 or more times.
Yeah,
that happened with the host family.
But then at the same time, when they speak Thai to you, you need them to speak slowly and repeat. It's like the same idea, where if you want them to speak Thai with you, they have to speak slowly, they have to repeat.
Yeah, the problem
if you want to speak English with them, you have to speak slowly, and you have to repeat.
The only problem is that they say they speak English, so you speak English normal, but no, you have to speak slowly and it's clean.
Make sure, like, this is going to sound really, like, wow, you're acting, like, really, like, superior, but it's not even that. When you're with exchange students, you're going to speak, like, normal English, basically normal English, because they have learned English and they had to take, like, an English test to go on exchange. So they know more English than most of the people do. But when you speak with like a person in that country that you're in, a lot of the times you have to use English that is like very basic, and not even basic, it's like broken English, because a lot of the times, especially like with Asian countries, they don't use words like is, at, that, this. They don't use those words. So you need to be like
specific.
Just be like, eat what, instead of what are you eating, it's eat what. Like you need to take words out, which isn't a bad thing. I mean, then they can understand, but then you're like, really? So it's just something to get used to. That's gonna sound terrible, but it's the truth. Like,
that's the
that's the truth. Like, you can't have like a full conversation with like YEs, yes, other youth exchange students, because a lot of them speak much better English, and English you can understand, even though there's an accent. At least it's English it's an accent that you can understand what they're saying to you. Like,
well, sometimes you only need someone to can understand you in English, and you can speak well. not well, only they say the words very quickly, not quickly, like normal conversation. Because I mean, like I'm Mexican, so I speak Spanish. So
People in Mexico are black. That's another Thai thing.
oh yeah. Oh, another thing. Okay, I'm from Mexico and America, so here in Thailand or nation general, they think that United States and Mexico are together.
And we're the same. Like,
And we are the same, and we speak English the both countries.
I don't know, like, because we go to the same school also, when they ask us to do something, like, they think that it's the same because I'm from the US and she's from Mexico.
Yeah, but it's like
when you say
border,
like different countries, we speak different languages.
Yeah, so the people is like, so you speak English? And it's like, no, I speak Spanish. And it's like, really? And it's like, so another thing, Thai people think that Mexican people is black. And when they ask me like, where are you from? And I say, oh, I'm from Mexico. They are like, why you are white? It's like,
yeah, they think apparently everyone in Mexico is black, but they don't think in the United States we have black people.
Things like Canada, United States, Mexico, it's a big country.
And when you say, because I keep saying America, it's a habit, because if you say the United States, they don't know what you're talking about. You have to say, I'm from America. Like, now they understand when she says she's from Mexico.
Yeah, but some people don't know where is Mexico.
Yeah.
It's like, I'm from Mexico. They're like, it's like, America?
Yeah,
Mexico?
And it's like they just assume Canada, the United States, and Mexico are just together because you have to say America.
Yeah, they
it's like
think that it's a big country and everybody
it's not separated by anything.
And everybody speaks English.
Even though, like, in Canada they speak, like, French and English, and we speak, like, English, and then in Mexico they speak, like, Spanish and then English. It's like, okay. And if you say the United States and you say a state that's not New York or California, then you might as well just say America because they don't know where any of the other states are. Maybe Texas. You might be able to say Texas, or if you're from Washington, D.C., you could be like, I'm from Washington, D.C. That might be it.
Yeah, I don't know. It's the same for us, like when the Asian people say I'm from Thailand or I'm Thai, most of the people say Taiwan for the Asian people.
Yeah, so give like general. When people ask me where Ohio is, because I'm from Ohio, I'm like, I'm 2 states away from New York. Like, that's the only way I can describe it. And they're like, how far away is that? I'm like, an 8-hour drive.
Yeah,
like that. Like,
tell you.
They need a place. Yeah, give them a reference to.
And they ask you.
Like, a lot of times they want to try and understand where you're from, but you need to give them, like, more of a reference or an idea, like, weather-wise. And they're like, does it snow in Ohio? And I'm like, yeah, we get blizzards there sometimes in the winter. And they're like, really? Does it get cold?
For me, it's like, people ask me about Cancun, and it's like, the beautiful beach and it's like, it's far away from the city. It's like, yeah, Cancun is in the south and I live in the north of Mexico, so yeah, it's far away. Oh, so I don't know, that information, maybe it's good for you when you go to exchange students. You should
look at a map about where you're from before you leave, about your country, because
and about the country, your host country, is like where it is in the.
I put Thailand on my list, but before I didn't know where it was located. I had to look it up on Google when I was picking my countries for exchange. I had to look it up on Google. I was like, oh, I've heard of Thailand, but I don't know where it's located.
Actually, the people only tell me it's like you can go Thailand or Brazil, and I was like, where's Thailand? I didn't know nothing about Thailand, so I started looking everything about that.
Also, if you go to Thailand, and especially in the north, you're going to have like a Rotary shirt for every single day of the week. Like, I have a bunch of these in different colors, and they say different things.
For every
pretty much
event every single Rotary day or event.
Every time you have an event or a special occasion, there's usually a new shirt.
They will give you one shirt.
Or something else. Like, we've gotten hats.
Yeah, we have had
shirts.
Caps.
Yeah.
And most of the time it's shirts.
Yeah, sometimes
you have a punch, like
they'll give you little keychains or something. Some like something small or something like you'll get something.
Yeah, but now we have like we can use our Rotary shirts like 1 week and half, and we can repeat the shirts.
Yeah, like I can go 1 week just on Rotary shirts, and it's only halfway. Yeah, I'm gonna be collecting more. We have English camp tomorrow, and we're gonna get another shirt. Like, every time and it's not even just Rotary, like, you collect shirts for everything. Like, if you go to a camp or anything, you get a shirt.
Yeah, it's cool, because you have a lot of...
Then you get a lot of pajama shirts. Or if you exercise and do team sports or something, they're great. They're really comfy, like, nice fabric. It's not like a cotton, it's like a mixture where it's like stretchier and
it's amazing. It's like
nice.
I have to leave a lot of Mexican thing here for brings my type thing.
Yeah, I'm gonna do a video on what's pack, and I want Salma to be in it, so she'll probably be in it.
Oh yeah, see you.